Now, an unstoppable force in this land of Jamaica. People want change. People want progress. They want to see better in their lives. And it is the People's National Party that is going to deliver that change. Comrades and friends, we have a heart to call Lady of the Soil, Patricia Scarlett. She's already acting like the MP, and the people up there want to see change. When I look down in the south to southeast, we have brought in a man of experience, one of the top mayors in the country, a man who knows how to run things properly, a man who can get things done. Them say, Scotty, make you happy. I know he will make you happy. Nah, man, Scott. So that's an election day, you will make sure you act in your best interest, in the best interest of your family, in the best interest of your community and of your parish and of Jamaica. It is in the Constitution to protect the state from being subverted in a crisis. It is not a new form of curfew or a new policing tool. And we took them to court. And we stood up in Parliament and stopped it from being extended. And the court agreed with us. And the court ruled that it was unconstitutional. And that every single one of the over 25 states of emergency declared because of Andrew Holness were null and void, illegal and unconstitutional. And comrades, as the General Secretary has said, as Minister of Justice, I saw the Ganja issue as a human rights issue and as an economic rights issue. A human rights issue, because from I was a youth, I know and I have seen so many youths hauled and pulled by police because them have a little jar of weed, or a little spliff in them hand, or in them jar corner, or a Rasta man of him chalice, or him chillum pipe, and he must say yes to Jah and praise Jah. And the police want to lock him up for that. And I said no. And when them kill Mario Dean in jail over a spliff tail, I said it has to stop. And we brought legislation and we decriminalized the personal use of ganja. And a policeman can't do that to you again. And the economic rights was the other part of it. Because we say ganja should be uplifting the people. The small farmers who build the industry and help to build the brand of Jamaica around ganja, which is an internationally respected brand. And so we created a regime for medicinal and therapeutic ganja with the man, the little small man, the little small farmer, very much in the center of our consciousness. And then we lose the 2016 election and the Labour Right took it over. And they don't believe in it and they don't understand it. And the thing has been a complete waste of an opportunity. But when the next People's National Party government is formed, it will be a new day for ganja farmers in Jamaica, because we intend to complete our mission of liberation and upliftment and using ganja for the benefit of the whole world. Comrades, our platform is built on addressing the real issues affecting the Jamaican people. We realize that our educational advancement is being undermined because so many of our children are not attending school 5 days a week. They're not attending school because their parents struggle with the lunch money or their parents struggle with the cost of transportation. And that is why we have the ease and we have the rise. The ease is to say every needy child in school in Jamaica will get the benefit of a hot, nutritious meal every day under the People's National Party government. We're going to spend $9 billion a year more to make that happen, and most of that money will be spent with our farmers, because it's our farmers who are going to produce the food to feed our children in this country, and they can learn. And we have the RIDE program because we recognize that the cost and availability of transportation is a real hindrance to many, many parents. And for those, we have 20,000 families that are going to benefit from our RIDE program when we roll it out. $500 per day, $2,500 per week, $10,000 per month for that family to help cover the cost of transportation. So yes, we want a bus system. We want safe buses. We want reliable buses. But buses alone can't do it because we know the terrain of Jamaica where it's up and down, enough bad road. So we have to have a proper plan that can reach each and every one. And that is what the PNP plan will do, because we want to make Jamaica move forward and all our children must have the opportunity. That's why we come with the First in Family program. We realize that education is the best antidote to poverty. And we don't want to see a situation where a family hands down poverty from one generation to the next. It's been going on for too long in this country. So we have the First in Family program. We're under the next PNP government. If you are the first person in your family ever to be attending university or college, the PNP government will give you a full scholarship to uplift you so you can pay it forward and uplift your brothers and sisters and your family members and take them out of poverty too. And then when it comes to the Student Loan Bureau, we're going to cap your monthly payment at an affordable percentage of what you actually earn. And if you're not, it's at a time when you're not working, we're going to suspend the obligation to pay so your credit record don't get spoiled up. We are thinking about the students of this country and young people, and we want to make it safe and attractive for them to invest in their own education. And the Student Loan Bureau will be reformed to achieve that. When it comes to housing, Floyd Morris tell you about our plans. We intend to build 50,000 houses in 5 years, affordable houses, using public lands that are not suitable for agriculture. At least 500 houses in every constituency. And when we build those houses, we're going to make sure they come to you at an affordable price, because we're not going to charge you no money for the land value at all. So when you buy the house, you're getting a value in above what you're paying of $2 to $3 or even $4 million. That is what the PNP government will do to uplift the people of this country in housing. And we have the rent-to-own scheme. We have the rent-to-own plan, because we recognize, move your income. Here is the loan. Draw it down. Buy the house. Move. Buy the house. Move from being a tenant to an owner and own your piece of the rock. We recognize that the youths of this country are very, very talented in creative industries and cultural industries, whether it be musicians and players of instruments, singers and songwriters, sound engineers, artists who paint, people who make craft out of clay, craft out of wood, craft out of straw, people who produce graphics in the world of the internet and are influencers and so on. We are establishing a fund for them. $1 billion, and we're going to top it up every year so that we can push the creative industries and push the cultural economy and transition Jamaica from being dependent on where we are now to a better life where our people can flourish in so many areas of economic activity. We need to create a strong economy in this country so that value can be created right here and wealth can be distributed fairly and equitably across the whole nation. That is what the People's National Party's economic policy is about. Right now, we have a Prime Minister who is Minister of Economic Growth and Job Creation. But what we are seeing is economic stagnation. And the youth's them future is in jeopardy. And we have to do something about it. That's why the PNP must come forth with our training programs, our education programs, our housing programs, our agricultural programs to make sure the economy is strong, fully integrated. We have the Agricultural Development Fund. We want to take a portion of the tax that is earned now from imported food, put that into a fund for the farmers, and the fishermen, so that they can get the benefit of those resources, whether it be through the PC banks, whether it be farm roads, storage facilities, whether it be irrigation systems for water harvesting, whether it be proper netting for the fishermen and their boat engines, all of these things, this is what that fund will be for. We want to liberate our farmers so they can produce. We're in the era of climate crisis. We're in the era of food insecurity. 55% of Jamaican people, that is 55 out of 100, are suffering from moderate to severe food insecurity. What that mean? They're not getting the right food. They're not getting enough food. That's why we have so much diabetes, which is sugar, so much hypertension, which is pressure, so much stroke, and those things. We must feed our people nutritious food. We must empower our farmers to produce, and we can produce for our people here and many other countries around the world, because our food is the best food. We have the best yam, the best scallion, the best thyme, the best ginger, the best coffee, and of course so many other things, including the best ganja. Jamaica is known for that, and we must set our farmers free and liberate agriculture to be a mainstay of the economy. And you know, I am aware that there are some Jamaicans who are not interested in the politics, and they don't trust politicians. And they would like to see constitutional reform to make the system better. And I say to them, the next PNP government is going to take the issue of constitutional reform seriously. We're going to establish a process which involves civil society in all its forms in the center of the process. And we will not just confine ourselves to the things that were agreed between the parties 30 years ago. We will look at things like fixed election dates. Because what is going on now with the uncertainty and how destabilizing it has been for business people, not to mention ordinary Jamaicans, we can see the merit in fixed election dates. Whether it be impeachment, to hold our public officials accountable, so that if them go on with hanky-panky or them beat a lady in a car park with a stool, they're not supposed to be able to come and run for no election. That is a disgrace on the Jamaica Labour Party and an offense to the women of this country. We will look at a myriad of things when it comes to reform. Even the gag clause in the Integrity Commission Act, we are prepared to look at modifying that so it's a better balance between protecting reputations and ensuring transparency in public life. We are open to dialogue. We would like to see a better politics, a better system of governance, a more modern and uplifting form of running the country where everybody feels they can be part of it, because participatory democracy is a hallmark of the approach of the People's National Party. It has been that way from we were formed in 1938 by O.T. Fairclough and Norman Washington Manley and the other founders of the party, right through Michael Norman Manley, to P.J. Patterson, to Portia Lucretia Simpson Miller, to Peter David Phillips, right through. We have believed in those principles, and I, man Marky G, intend to be a practitioner, not just preaching, but practicing the word and the gospel of modern progressive politics to uplift Jamaica and set Jamaica free. Black River, you're running like an orange river tonight. Are you ready for the People's National Party? Are you ready for your 4 lovely candidates in St. Elizabeth? Are you ready for Marky G to be the next Prime Minister of Jamaica? You sound like you're ready. You look like you're ready. The vibes feels like you're ready. Power to the people. Power to the people. One love, comrades. The word is love. God bless you all.